In 1914, 430 men from Witham signed up to fight for king and country. 82 of those men never returned. This is how we have remembered them and those that were left behind.
Bye, Mum! Granddad!
In the living room, dears.
Hello, Granddad.
Hey.
Hiya, Granddad.
Hi, you two alright?
I'm good. I'm good, thank you.
How's school?
It's alright. Not too bad.
Any boyfriends?
No, Granddad. No, Granddad.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, Granddad.
Good. Don't want anyone to steal either of you from me.
Rose, come look at this picture. Granddad, where are you?
I'll show you, dear. Oh. Oh, thank you. Well, this is me, and these are my two sisters, Nancy and Kathleen, and my mother and father. They'd be your great-grandparents.
How many medals he has.
Why, yes. My father was a high-ranked official in the army.
Look how young you look.
Yes, I was rather sexy in my heyday.
Granddad, what's in this box?
They're my treasures from the First World War.
Can you show us?
Of course. Thank you. Oh, thank you, dear. Oh.
So?
You can. Oh, thank you, darling. The back, you see. You ready?
My dear protector who lies here now, I sit here by your graveside and wonder how you fought for your country, your king, your family and your friends, but not yet have we made amends. I see that you were only young when someone pulled the trigger on that gun. I hope that you was in no pain, my tears are falling now just like rain. And did you leave a family behind, in their hearts you'll always be enshrined? Or are you in a picture frame, torn and tattered without a name? The battlefields of Europe are now clear, big red poppies are starting to appear. How can these flower buds remind us of our soldiers' blood? So rich and so red, all around me thousands of soldiers on their deathbeds. Countless white crosses standing tall, no one deserves this, no one at all. All the suffering, all the pain is going to happen again and again and again and again.
We painted pictures of poppies to remember the soldiers that died on the battlefield in World War I.
Doing the poppy pictures in art has helped us to remember the soldiers that died in World War I.
It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye.
Trench cake is something what they use in World War I. These cakes are different from the cakes in the war because instead of using eggs to make it white, they use baking soda and vinegar.
This is so dry,
I'm on the camera.
The families would have sent the cake to the soldiers to show their love.
Trench cake was made for the World War soldiers because loved ones from families were whisked away. I think the soldiers in the war would have been happy, amazed and pleased to receive the cake.
We're trying to do a design of the 1940s, what women used to have back then. And we've just been designing different styles and everything. And it's very difficult to do. It's not particularly easy.
Okay, just laid the wreath in Ypres. I felt really nervous, but I feel good because I'm remembering them soldiers.
I think that is important because we've seen those soldiers with graves, but coming here you see how many didn't get graves. It's quite important to commemorate them as well as people that got the graves.
I think that laying the wreath was important because we need to remember the soldiers and the soldiers that lost their lives to protect us.
Why is it there behind the big statue thing?
Student Round, DSO MC. Died on the 24th of August 1917. Third Battle of Ypres, again, passion down. One of 3 brothers who died.
I found my great-granddad, Alfred Brewster, up there. And it's quite good knowing that I know he's buried now. And it's good for my family, but it's quite emotional, really.
We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunlight, sunset glow. Loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields.
Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from falling hands we throw. The torch, be yours to hold it high. If you break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
I just found a Govus.
A Govus, can you point it out?
It's up there. Govus
yes.
FCV.
Okay. And how do you feel about finding someone with your own name?
Well, I think it might be part of my family. There's not many Govuses around. I'll check it out.
Can you look him up?
Tree. Yeah, I will.
Excellent.
As soon as I get home.
How was it laying the wreath?
It was fun. I felt quite sort of special putting it down. I think it sort of represents our school and that we came here.
I think the first thing I shall show you is this letter. From my father. Dear Edward, Kathleen and Nancy, I am so sorry that I haven't written for such a long time. It has been very difficult to find time. Life in the army is so difficult, as I'm sure you know. I hope that you are all well and looking after your mother. I know that she is brave and strong, but she really does need you. I think you should know that the war is going extremely well for us. The Germans are being pushed back and are falling in number. But I also have lost many of my men. It is, therefore, with great regret that I must inform you that your Uncle Jim has been killed. I have already told your mother. I am heartbroken to think that I have missed you grow up, but I do think of you every single day. Know that I love you and that I always will. I promise I'll be home soon. Love from Father.
A number of soldiers from Witham were involved in the Battle of Arras. We visited the Wellington quarries, where soldiers spent 28 days living underground.
Boys up. Because they're out doing the gardening and all the other things that men don't do.
I'll straight, yeah?
Okay.
Go on, Abby. Make him look silly. Make him look silly.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Well, we have learnt about face surgery 100 years ago. They pretty much moulded it around the face, so as soon as they stuck the mask on, it like hide a broken nose or like a nose missing or a chin.
And you could take it off because it'll be strapped around the back of the head like a mask.
During World War I, 14,000 British doctors went to the front line to deal with huge numbers of casualties. This dance performance at New Rickstones Academy explores the impact of the war.
The rues de France. The streets of France are filled with fear, the eyes of children filled with tears. Smoke floats upon the cold air, it's time to say another prayer. The bullets are fired, more bombs are rewired, soldiers cling to their last hope. This country just cannot cope. Yet as the air starts to clear, streets lose their fear. Cemetery doors are now open, home to people's emotion. All that remains is their prayer of life the streets may bear.
In Flanders fields the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row that mark our place. And in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved. And now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from falling hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.